After a string of health issues, Justin Bieber shocked the media with devastating news. Justin Bieber is disclosing information about his health. It appears that the stress or pressure of his new tour caused some damage, and it appears to be something quite serious. For several years, the singer has struggled with various health issues, but what exactly happened to Justin this time? What did the singer have to say about it? Furthermore, Justin Bieber is not the only one who's had health issues. However, it appears that the ex-lovebirds have communicated and had contact again under the guise of Justin's health. Yeah, so we're talking about Selena Gomez. How does Hailey feel about this? Stay tuned to find everything out. In a video posted to Instagram last week, Justin Bieber revealed his diagnosis of Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which has left half of his face paralyzed. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. In the video, the worn-out-looking Canadian singer, dressed in a beanie and flannel, said, "This nostril will not move." Following the cancellation of several of Bieber's concerts, fans expressed their support for the singer, who was on tour in support of his 5th and 6th studio albums, Changes and Justice. But what exactly is Ramsay-Hunt syndrome? Returning to the main topic, Ramsay-Hunt syndrome is a rare neurological disorder that can occur in chickenpox patients. When the dormant varicella zoster virus reactivates and causes shingles, the facial nerve can be affected, resulting in facial paralysis and hearing loss. The condition also causes blisters in the eyes and on the roof of the mouth. That sounds pretty serious, don't you think? Some may argue that posting your health problems for 241 million followers to see was a risky move, especially given that your professional career is partly dependent on your physical appearance. Bieber, on the other hand, is just one of several celebrities who have recently spoken out about their health. Such openness is not always encouraged. In her memoir, Mean Baby, a memoir of growing up, released last month, one 49-year-old actress described being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. "My doctors urged me not to go public," she wrote. "They told her, 'You're an actress. Your body, your voice, it's all you have.'" Blair persisted, and in 2018, she posted about it on Instagram. These revelations come as public figures have more direct access to their fans through social media posts, and their intimate feeling live streams and stories can reach their followers directly. But back to Justin. Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber's wife, told her fans about being rushed to the hospital in March for a blood clot, while also providing first-hand evidence that she was fine. In terms of Justin Bieber's condition, if he were to hide it, that would open more questions of what's wrong with him. Not doing something is more of a risk than him actually doing something, says Christine Kowalczyk, an associate professor at East Carolina University who studies celebrities and branding. If people hear that he's canceling shows, he wants to be open and honest about the reasons why, so people will continue to come and see him. Another question from fans has been how dangerous or common the syndrome is. According to Justin, prompt treatment can make a significant difference in a patient's outcome, with approximately 70% of those who receive antiviral medication within 3 days of developing symptoms recovering completely. If this does not happen, the chances of complete symptom reversal drop to 50%. But how is it that Selena Gomez entered the story now? As Bieber struggles with his facial paralysis, Selena Gomez has been talking about him recently and recalls that breaking up with him was for the best. But even though the relationship ended several years ago, it seems that the two still support each other during difficult times in their lives. And that's what Selena did by visiting him in hospital. Selena Gomez gave a wide-ranging interview to The Hollywood Reporter for its Awards Chatter podcast this week. And at one point, the Only Murders in the Building actress spoke candidly about her public health struggles with lupus and breakups with Justin Bieber in spring 2018, even though they had been on-off dating for 10 years, with drama. Gomez spoke about the 5-year gap between her albums Revival, 2015, and Rare, 2020, saying, "It was necessary for me to walk through those things. I had a lot of soul-searching to do. By all means, I don't have life figured out, but I do know that during that time, I was learning so much about myself. I was, obviously going through a really tough breakup, and then I was left with the question of my career and where am I going to go and what's going to happen. It just was all of these different things I was feeling." The singer understands Justin Bieber because she also went through a delicate health issue a few years ago, so it is natural that Selena feels empathy for her ex-boyfriend. The singer continued, explaining, "And then my medical stuff kind of kicked in. I was dealing with my lupus, and I was dealing with some kidney problems. It was actually really hard. But being on the other side of it, I have to be honest, it's actually been really good for me. It allowed me to develop a character where I don't tolerate any sort of nonsense or disrespect in any way, and I'm really proud of how I came out of it. However, fans began to speculate for a long time that the singer and Justin had kept an active communication in which they exchanged messages, calls, and even video calls, which did not make much sense to Hailey and everyone else around Justin. Well, Justin and Selena were supposed to have had no contact since their breakup. Is this a friendly topic and moral support amongst friends? Well, there is nothing defined, but sources close to the former couple commented that Selena could not miss the opportunity to visit Justin in the hospital because she knows that having your loved ones close when you're going through a health issue is really important. And how are Hailey and Justin Bieber doing? Following the couple's recent health issues, Hailey Baldwin Bieber says they are closer than ever. While doing press for her new skincare line, the 25-year-old model opened up about her stroke and Justin's recent diagnosis with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. In theory, it seems that the couple is stable, but we still don't know if the issue of Selena and keeping in touch with Justin is a problem that the couple will have to face and discuss. "We both are dealing with older illnesses, for sure," she joked on Live with Kelly and Ryan before getting reflective. Honestly, the silver lining in the whole situation, what he went through, what I went through, is it really bonds you. I feel like we're closer than ever. It really brings us close, so I'll take that away from Item. On Good Morning America, she echoed the sentiment, saying that having to go through health scares publicly pushed the couple to be open. It, in a way, forces you to have to just be upfront about what's going on, so that people understand what you're going through, Hailey said. "I actually think it opened up a lot of really important and amazing conversations," she finished. He's had to cancel several shows on his tours due to the condition, which he claims is making it increasingly difficult for him to eat because it affects his ability to blink one of his eyes, move his nostril, and smile on one side of his face. Meanwhile, Hailey experienced her own health setback earlier this year when she was hospitalized following a mini-stroke known as transient ischemic attack, or TIA. "I had a small blood clot that traveled through a hole in my heart that I was born with that never closed and went to my brain," she said on Live. "I never knew I had the hole in my heart, so it's actually a blessing in disguise, because then I discovered that and I had a procedure done to close it. So now I have a device in my heart forever." She continued, "It was the scariest thing I've ever gone through. The biggest thing it affected was my speech, so that was really scary. I knew what I was trying to say, but my tongue and my mouth couldn't form the sentences. And I had facial drooping for a couple minutes. I'm okay now, I feel good. Still trying to give my body time to heal," she finished. What are your thoughts on this situation? Things become very complicated when it comes to health. What do you think of Justin's performance? Do you believe he will recover soon, or do you believe this is a permanent condition? Do you think it was appropriate for Selena to pay him a visit at the hospital? What would you think if you were Hailey? Leave us your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content from your favorite celebrities. See you in the following video.